Standard Chartered Bank has today unveiled the SC Mobile Digital Bank app in response to growing consumer demand for innovative banking services in response to new trends. Standard Chartered Acting Head of Retail Banking, Edith Chumba, says the app is bound to be life-changing.
So traditionally, you would walk into our branches to come for service. So what we've done, we've responded to this on 3 key pillars. One is personal profile management. So what does this mean? That today, through your mobile phone, through internet banking, you can update any detail that you would want to update on your account. You don't need to go to the branch. You don't need to call anybody. The second pillar is on card management. So if you want to block your card, you've lost your card, you want to change your PIN, you want to reset your PIN, you want to replace your card, you can do all this through mobile app. And then the last one is account management. So you want to change mandates, you want to give instructions, you want to log a complaint. So technically, all the service, think about any service request that would bring you to us in branches today. We've provided all this on this platform.
Standard Chartered CEO Kariuki Ngare says the inspiration behind the app is consumer satisfaction and ensuring more is achieved at the touch of a button.
For instance, take a debit card. You go to your ATM, and then you go to any of the ATMs, and for some strange reason, you've forgotten your PIN. In the olden days, you had to request for a new card. You had to go to the branch and physically ask for a new card. Going forward, you don't have to do this anymore. You'll do it here. You can change, you can reset your PIN. That's really something big. The second one is, you've issued a check. And for some strange coincidence, maybe your payment you're expecting has not come through. And you thought the best thing to preserve my credibility is to make sure that I stop the check. In the olden days, you had to walk into a branch and physically fill in some forms. Now you can do it on the phone.
At this point, the first thing that comes to mind is how safe are customer funds and personal details.
Cybersecurity, it's a big issue. And when you make this kind of investment, the question in our mind is how do we make sure that people with ulterior motives cannot access our database, they cannot access our customer data. So in terms of the investment, we are always putting in a lot of investment into that space to make sure that we're able to protect and to make sure that the area is safe. And we do not want to allow ulterior people to come into the system. So that's one assurance I would like to give you in terms of the investment that we do to protect not only the data, but also the accounts and your funds as well. It's an absolute priority for us.
Standard Chartered is now also putting to rest any worries regarding a potential system crash, saying they're absolutely ready for any eventuality.
I would say we are very prepared. In the inevitable circumstances that sometimes that happens, maybe there's a hitch somewhere. In terms of the turnaround, the way we quickly work with our engineers to rectify the situation is an area of absolute focus. We are very conscious that the moment you put the mobile, the banking on people's phones or online, you have to be prepared 24 hours. So that is an area of absolute focus for us. So we make sure that in case there's a hitch that sometimes can happen with technology, in terms of response to rectify it is done in real time and very, very quickly and receives our utmost priority to get it done.
In response to growing consumer demand for innovative banking services, banks are now responding to new trends. Your banking experience comes top priority for them, and this is why Stanchart Bank has today launched a banking app, which is bound to make your banking services much easier at the touch of a button. You can change your PIN, you can do all the services that you require to do on a queue in a banking hall right on your phone. Anju Wangeshi, TV 47 News.